About 1 million people received a new Medicare ID card in the mail. And that looks kind of scammy, right? They're like, I already have an ID card. Why am I being sent a new card with a new number? And why didn't my sister and my neighbor and my friends at church get a new ID card? Well, you were the lucky person that was involved in a hack. The most recent hack, because there's been several. And the most recent hack, I think it involved like 1 million people. You know, they never tell you the truth, so it's probably more than that. There's 70 million people on Medicare. So it was a small fraction of the people on Medicare were involved in a hack, and they will just automatically get a letter telling them what happened. And then the second letter will be their new Medicare ID card. So you throw away your old one, you put your new one in your wallet, and then people say, do I have to call all my doctors? All my therapists? Do I have to go everywhere and give everybody this new Medicare ID card? And the answer is no. Thankfully, you don't. The government knows all your different insurance plans. The government will send the new ID number to all of them. So when you go to your doctor's office, they pull you up in the system. They will see your new Medicare ID card. When they file your claims, assuming you're not on Medicare Advantage, because if you're on Medicare Advantage, all your claims go through your Medicare Advantage company. So if you have a Medicare supplement plan, they will pull it up. They will see, oh, here's Sylvia's new number. Okay. They probably won't even register that it's a new number. The doctor's office sends part of the claim to the government. The government sends the rest of the claim to the Medicare supplement company. They already know your Medicare ID number, so you don't have to do it. So don't feel like, oh no, I have to tell everybody. I had a lady today and she said, Sylvia, how often am I going to have to do this? How often can I expect to get a new Medicare ID card? And I said, you know, Phyllis, I would like to say that it's a very rare occurrence and it'll never happen again. I would like to live in that world where people aren't constantly hacked, where my VA account wasn't hacked, where my pharmacy account wasn't hacked, where my TJ Maxx account wasn't hacked. I've been hacked, probably my accounts where I have been hacked at least 5 times in the last so many years, probably much more than that than I know of. So I would like to tell you that this is a very rare occurrence and it won't happen again. Nobody knows, okay? I want you to know that if it happens, if somebody hacks your Medicare ID number, that you do not have to risk your financial stability. They can't hurt you. What they will do, and the reason they're trying to hack your Medicare ID number, is so they can file false claims with Medicare. So what they do is they say, oh, here's Sylvia's Medicare number. They'll say, Sylvia saw Dr. Ernie Smith and got this treatment on these 17 days, and they send the claims, their fake doctor claims for Sylvia, to Medicare, and they get reimbursed. They're fake doctors. And this is a huge, huge billion-dollar business. That's why they hack your number. It doesn't hurt you. It hurts Medicare, which, you know, essentially is you as a taxpayer. But what I want to say is they're not going into your bank account and stealing your money. They're driving up the cost of Medicare, of health insurance. They're driving up the cost of your Medicare supplement and your Medicare Advantage plan. But it's not something that's going to financially devastate you. So that should give you some solace. It's still a pain, and nobody likes to feel like they're being hacked, but this is nothing that has to do with you. This is the government not safeguarding your information. Now, this hack, like I said, involved however many people. Not that many according to the government. But we had another hack that was 3 years ago, and that hacked several million people. It was so many millions of people that they sent out the cards in waves over a year. It was like it kept going. So the fact that we've had 2 major hacks with Medicare in just a couple years leads me to say to Phyllis, likely it's probably good that you're going to get hacked again, but don't worry. There's no financial responsibility. There's nothing you can do to prevent it. Like you can't put a freeze on your Medicare account like you could put a freeze on your Equifax, the credit bureau, so that people can't take out a credit card in your name. You can freeze those accounts. And if you're a retiree and you've never heard about that, it is free, and you definitely should have your accounts frozen. Also, if you have minor children or grandchildren, freeze those accounts. But you can't freeze your Medicare number. So there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm of the school that, don't worry about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Roll with the punches. Lots of things are changing in Medicare all the time, but you are ahead of most retirees because you are tuned in to our channel where we keep you up to date on what's going on in Medicare and Social Security and other retirement topics. So thank you, first of all, for tuning in. Share this video with your other friends that are on Medicare. Everybody you went to high school with is going, what's going on here? They don't know what's happening. And if you have questions, ask me in the comments below. Please follow my channel. Hit the follow button, and I guarantee I will make you smarter every week. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment if you have a specific question. Always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare family.